This video is going to be about how I met my top 3 clients. These clients have spent the most amount of money with me. So let's go. 2018, first client. I met through Facebook ads. I started learning about how to run Facebook ads. I didn't know what I'm doing. I generated a list of homes in a specific area. It's a little bit of affluent area and list of homes under 300,000. Back in 2018, there were a few. So I made a list, pull it from the MLS, put it in the Google Drive. Google Drive gives me a link. I go to Facebook ads, start to run ads like, are you looking for a home, a ranch style under 300,000 in this neighborhood? And then I would create a nice little picture, which I would create on Canva, and a link to that PDF file that I downloaded from MLS stored in my Google Drive. Very old school, very simple, very easy. And I would run that ad. I would spend probably 200 or 300 bucks within a month or something. And I got some leads. And Facebook let you download that. I'm not doing any more like that, but I used to do it like that. And you go to Facebook and you download the list and you make calls. Now we have a company that does it for us. It automatically goes into CRM, and then you just work through CRM. But back in the day, that's what I did. And I probably contacted with like 20 people or something. Nothing would happen. They would talk to me. They're somewhat listening. But there was this guy who said, I have some multifamily buildings. And I'm saying, are you looking to get out of the multifamily? Because are you looking for houses to flip or something? That's what he told me. And he says, no, I'm not looking to get out, but I would like to buy a house and flip it. And I would just put an MLS search on him, and then 6 months later, he emails me back on one of the searches that goes to him. He says, let's look at this house. And then I look it up right away. I email him back, are you available today? He replies back right away. He says, yes, I'm available anytime. I book it right away. I give him a call. We meet 30 minutes later. The house doesn't work out, but we get connected. He says, the building next door, I like the building. Can you find out who's the owner? I might buy it. I do my researches. I look it up. I do white pages. I go to Remind. That's the software we use in our MLS. I find who the owner is. I make a call. The owner says, I will sell. And I will sell for 5 cap rate. Do you know what the 5 cap rate is? I'm like, yeah, I do. And then we meet. I schedule a meeting. He likes the building. The owner has another building. We go to another building. And then they both sit down and they start negotiating. He says, I want 6 million. My client says, I would give you 4 million. And I'm like, oh my gosh, is this happening? This is 2018. I'm 1 year into business. Is this for really going to happen right now? And then it never happened. But what happened was, and I created a search, meanwhile, for 6 unit buildings. And 2 weeks later, popped up, he buys it. Next door, there's 3 condo for sales. He buys it. He emails me one of the properties that it's all that needs work. We buy it, we flip it, we sell it. He bought like a 6 flat, 3 condos, and a flip with me. He spent a lot of money with me. That's client number 1 from like Facebook ads and kind of me cold calling. So client number 2, developer. That one I made. In volume, we sold 10 million worth of volume. No, 11 million. And then it's gonna be still coming more because we still in touch, and we doing some deals together where he's gonna be flipping a building. Probably he's gonna have some buildings for me soon. So I think we're gonna have a couple more million coming soon. But how I met him is that I was going through some networking events, and I got connected, and I'm just met. We sort of like connected. He knew that I'm a real estate agent, but he's been in the business for like 40 years. He's not interested in another real estate agent. He's been doing, he's been building and flipping properties, just doing a lot of deals in real estate space. And we just got connected. We kind of slowly talked, and I mentioned, dude, try me out, which didn't lead to anything. And 2 weeks later, I decided to give him a call. I found his number. I gave him a call. He said, okay, well, stop by my office, show me what you can do. So I stopped by. I showed him a little video of me walking through the property and putting it on YouTube. It got a couple thousand views on YouTube. He's like, all right, well, maybe I'll give you something. You don't know anything about new construction, but maybe I'll just give you something to try out. And so a couple months later, he calls me. I'm in the fever. I have a bad fever. He calls me out. He says, come to the office and I'll show you what I have for you, and let's start. And I'm coming. I'm in fever. I put some pills. I go to the office. I'm feeling okay, but I can't miss this opportunity. If I'm risk schedule, I don't want that risk. And I finally got that property. He gives it to me. I sell it within 2 weeks successfully. In a couple of months, he calls me. I have 15 houses. Do you want it? I'm like, of course I want it. So many, it took me 2.5 or 3 years, 2.5 or 3 years to get it sold. Open house every single day. Every single weekend. 162 open houses altogether. We got that thing sold. It was a 10 million sellout. So, I made over 100,000 with this client, just one client, and I'm still going to be doing lots of deals with this client. So networking event plus a cold call. The first one was a Facebook ad with a cold call. Now check this out. The third client that I'm looking to spend, he is looking to spend with me a lot of money. That's going to be like my one of my top clients as well. That guy I met through open houses on that new development, on that 10 million sellout property that I was doing open houses for 2.5 or 3 years. I don't even remember how long. Every single weekend. One of those weekends, this guy shows up with his girlfriend, and I'm immediately looking at them. I'm like, "You guys are in real estate? Are you looking like real estate agents?" He's like, "No, but I am in real estate." And we started talking. Turns out he owns lots of multifamily apartments. He develops and everything. And I connected with him through Instagram, and we've been just liking each other's posts. Pretty much that's all was going on. But he was watching me on my channel. And so once I sold all that development, I messaged him and I told him, look, I just sold this out. If you have anything for me, I'll be open to do something with you. And he messaged me back, yes, let's go. This is what I have. This is what I'll have. We stayed in touch. And right now he gave me 2 buildings to sell. I put a building for him to buy, and he's got 2 developments going on that I will be a listing agent. That's roughly right now 13 to 14 million dollars altogether so far. Some of it is already under contract, some of it is kind of getting signed as we speak, and some of it is coming. So that's how I met my top 3 clients. So, and if you look at how they happened, it's a combination of everything. It's a combination of networking, social media, and freaking picking up the phone and making a call. Hopefully this is helpful. Just remember this. If you're struggling right now, it's temporary. Just keep pushing. Also, you haven't met your best client yet. I thought that in 2018, they'll be the best client I've ever met, and they'll be just doing regular sales, because that's what happens. You meet the best client, and then you just do a regular sales. You do 100,000, 200, 300,000, then it pops up 700, and it goes down, and then another 100, 200, 300. You're just being regular, doing regular sales, but then boom, this best client comes. Don't think that you're always going to be stuck in cheap deals. You're not. If you push the boundaries and you try to get into the higher price properties, learn investments, multifamily investments, that's pretty much what got me in these bigger deals, because you don't just show homes, you are in the game as well. You also invest, and you understand how this world works in real estate. So you have all the right to enter that price point. And just remember that the best client, the one that will spend the most amount of money with you, he or she still doesn't know you. And they will be open to do business with you. See you in the next video.